always looking for a whole piece, but God doesn't need you to have a whole piece. Just enough of the piece that you can cling on to, kick your feet, and you can make it over to the shore. The son of one of our members posted a post, I think it was early yesterday morning on Facebook. His name is Sekou Morrison. Her name, the member's name, is Jane Ford. Many of you know that we've been praying for Sekou for several weeks. Back in July this year, he had a major health episode that caused him to lose his capacity to form sentences, to speak, to walk, to have all kinds of things that were happening, going on in Sekou's life. And I remember the night that his mother contacted me and said, can you come and sit with him, pray with him? So I went over there to the hospital to see Sekou. And we had to almost restrain him to the bed because he was restless, confused, and afraid and concerned about whatever was going on with him. And could not walk, could not talk, could not form a sentence. The best he could come up with was perhaps a fraction of a word. But I wanted us to see this video that Sekou put out yesterday of him walking in Hadley Park, of him talking in Hadley Park, of him understanding. And he's telling you, and you need to go online, go to his Facebook page, which is called Sekou Writes. Sekou Writes. SEKOUWRITES. Go there and look at the video. It's about 5 minutes long. And you can hear him forming sentences and talking about how it used to be a struggle just for him not only to form the sentence, but to be able to pull it together in his mind, let alone try to articulate it with his lips. Talking about how it was at one point hard for him to walk, but now he's not only walking, but in November he's planning to go and walk in the New York Marathon. How it is that his life seemed to take a major jolt. But even in the midst of the major jolt, he was able to find pieces around him that helps him to make it down. Loving mother and aunt and other family and friends who are here in Nashville. He actually lives in New York, but he was here in Nashville, and it's a blessing, if you want to see it that way, that he was here among his mother and his aunt and others and this church family to be able to help him and be with him in his time and the pieces that God has placed around him. Friends who traveled here from out of town to spend time with him, pieces that God has put around him. This whole aspiration of being able to walk in the New York Marathon, initially planning to run, but just to walk in the New York Marathon, pieces that God has placed around him. All through his experience, he's discovering the pieces that God places there. May not be the way that you want it to be, may not come in the shape, style, or the way of your desire, but God still provides the pieces. And here he is walking in Hadley Park.